present for you.
What?
The car, it's a present.
It's Bob's, isn't it?
Well, I bought it off Bob for you.
Oh, Scarlett, I can't.
Why not?
Because Bugs, they just can't...
well, I've bought it now and I'm not old enough to drive it, so it's going to have to be in your name.
Is this for real?
Yep, and she's giving you the day off. So where are you going to take me?
Managed to make up your crew?
No, we're still a man short. Thought Miles might like to come.
How about it, Miles? Willing to go out with Carl?
Yeah, all right. I'm up for that.
It's just for today, till we take more men on.
It's fine.
Gonna get your kit on then?
And no scrapping with those brothers of yours. Just get the job done.
Yes, I've got the message.
I'll see you later.
Can't find anyone.
Ask Ross. He's a mate of hers.
Ross? Don't fancy going out in a car with Donna, do you?
Can't you ask Neil?
Already did. Nothing doing.
All right, I'll swap if you can square it with Robinson.
Thanks, Ross. I'll buy you a drink.
He'll deserve it.
Oh, Donna.
Yeah?
Our beats have changed. We're going out together.
I was going with Charlotte.
Yeah, she wanted to...
Oh. Yeah. I get it.
Have you had a look through that?
No. I felt a bit weird about it.
Why?
Well, I suppose I think you should choose his name.
Well, I'm sure we can arrive at some sort of joint decision. What's the matter?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you saying that you don't mind what we call him? Because if that's the case, it's easy. I favour Sebastian. Or Casper. Ah, you see, you do have an opinion. I rest my case.
So, Bob. Hey, was that young Taz I saw driving away in your car this morning?
Yes, yeah, we sold it.
Gonna buy yourself a new one, eh?
Well, we thought we'd try and make do with the van for a bit.
Oh, and there were me thinking you were doing well in here.
We are. And don't go telling people any different. Of course he's going to get a new car. We're just holding out till the right one comes along.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's Diane. Give her a hand, Bob. Oh, thanks, Bob.
Your cheque, madam. Hey, that is never a cheque.
Yes. Viv's presenting it to the charity tomorrow in the pub. Hey, Bob, I thought you could put these posters up. Bit of publicity.
Oh, I thought all this do-gooding were a bit too good to be true.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's just another way of getting yourself into the limelight.
Hey, it was Louise came up with the idea. And I put a lot of hard work in behind the scenes no one's ever seen. It's not easy getting people to put their hands in their pockets, you know.
Sorry, I suppose.
Yes, you should be.
Last email, she said she's really happy. She likes the new apartment and they're buying a boat. She wants me to go and visit in the summer. Hey, maybe we could go together.
Yeah, it'd be wicked. So, what do I do now?
Don't know. Go for a walk?
Yeah, okay. Shall I get in the back?
Gray, what about calling him after your dad?
Darling, John is here. Needs you to countersign some cheques.
Hi, Johnny. Do you want some coffee?
No, thanks. I can't stop.
Is everything right in the stables?
Yeah, I think Vespa might be about to fall.
Oh, exciting. Let me know when the labour starts.
We're just drawing up a short list of names for the baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, except so far, Kate has rejected all my ideas.
There.
Thanks.
I'll show you out.
It's fine. I know the way.
Did you have to be so out there?
About what?
What about me? About the baby names?
Oh, I'm damned if I'm going to hide from Johnny. Oh, come on, darling, you'll get over it. In 6 months' time, you'll be as thick as thieves again. By the way, calling the baby after my dad may not be such a good idea. His name was Raymond.
Right.
What was your dad called?
Brian. We're definitely not calling him that.
No.
Toffee?
No thanks.
Don't know how long you're going to keep this up. Okay, suit yourself. You're on me. That car's parked in an odd place. Looks like Bob's. Pull over, let me take a look.
You all right?
Yeah? What is it?
I think there's someone there.
What?
Get down, get down, get down.
Can you see where it is?
I think it's Ross.
Can you get arrested for this?
I don't know. I think he's going. He's gone.
Oh, well, we know what your mum and Bob get up to in their spare time.
What?
I didn't arrest them, don't worry.
You're winding me up.
Go check it out if you don't believe me. Don't, on second thoughts, leave it. You'll only embarrass them.
They're not. They can't be. What if someone else did it? As if they're not in enough trouble as it is.
At last, a proper rubbish collection.
Yeah, we're sorry the other lot have messed you about.
I'll take the notice, Betty. They were just too tight to pay for our trucks.
Be a proper service from now on.
Good lad.
Oh, you in trouble with D'Souza already, Carl?
What do you mean?
Well, last time you were on the bins, Dad were teaching you a lesson.
Unlike you, Matthew, I don't mind getting my hands dirty once in a while. Wait, come on.
Oh, let him have his day. Don't torture yourself. It's the only business he's got now.
Not for much longer.
What are you going to do?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to start a scrap in the street. If Carl thinks he's won, he's got another thing coming.
I'd never dare nick a car. How old are you when you nick your first one?
I don't know, about 7, 8. Barely see over the steering wheel.
Weren't you scared about getting caught?
No, I didn't care. If I seen a car, I just had to drive it.
I really don't think you should say anything.
Of course I should. What if it had been someone else that found him?
Hi, love. Ross.
Where's Mum? Need a word with you both.
Ooh, sounds very serious. It's an official visit. Oh, have you got some news for us about the investigation?
No, nothing like that. I just think you should be a bit more careful where you park your car.
What?
We saw you parked at Skipdale Lane.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here all morning.
You mean Mum went out on her own?
Yeah, it's the cash and carry.
What vehicle did she take?
The van. Oh, you saw the car? Oh, you sold it?
Well, who did you sell it to?
Would somebody like to tell me what's going on?
Looks like your brother's trumped you again.
Yes, Carl. Oi, what's going on?
don't give a flying stuff about your contract, Carl.
You are out of order. I want to talk to Jimmy.
Ah, yeah, Jimmy. Always plays both sides off against the middle. Wants to be the good guy. Unfortunately, he didn't consult me. So, better run back and tell Donald that you need to find another landfill.
What good is this place to you without the refuse contract?
Just a way of screwing you over, you numpty.
We'll sue.
Feel free. That is assuming your tin pot little company survives that long.
Fuck you!
I don't know what you're looking so smug at. There you go, thank you.
Come on through the back.
He's gone into a hot one. Won't be long. Fancy a drink while you're waiting? Orange juice?
Yeah. Hey, you've bought Bob's car?
Yeah, it's ace.
Got insurance? Yeah. I sorted out some temporary cover for him. Well, I'm going to need him to drive for the garage. Right. Next time I see you, I'll want to see your documentation.
Look at you enforcing the law.
Well, it's important, insurance.
Quite right. You wouldn't like it if he smashed into you and he wasn't properly covered.
No, I didn't mean anything. Just seems weird, you know, when someone you've known for years suddenly becomes, like, well, the police. Makes you feel you better watch your step.
Yeah, you better had.
Enjoying your job?
Yeah, it's great.
It's funny. A year ago, I'd have said, you'll be the one expecting, and you'll be the career woman.
Yeah, maybe she got the better deal.
Look, I've got to do a couple of things at home. Why don't you stay and have a chat with Donna?
OK. Do you want to sit over there?
You happy?
Why shouldn't I be? She's a sweetheart.
Behaving yourself?
Yes, of course.
Good. And long may it last.
I can just imagine you with a group of sexist men. They give him such a hard time.
I do my best.
Look, are you all right? What's going on?
How long have you got?
There you are, gents. Thanks. Thank you. You've been a long time.
Sorry.
Where have you been?
Well, I went into Leeds. Sorry, I know. I should have phoned, but I didn't expect to be this long.
What were you doing in Leeds?
I wanted a new top to go underneath my suit for the presentation tomorrow.
Oh, Viv, you've not been on a spending spree.
Shh, no, didn't buy a thing. I couldn't find what I wanted. Can you get the rest of the stuff in from the van?
So, what's Carl going to do?
Last thing I saw, he was headed for the nearest landfill.
Good.
Yeah, would be. If it wasn't 30 mile down the road. If we're going to do that every time, it's going to put up costs.
Yes, OK. I hear you.
And suddenly, I'm the bad guy. I mean, even people that I thought were my friends are on his side.
That sounds awful.
It is. And the really scary thing is, I think he might actually get away with this. It's only my word against his.
What, do you want me to ask Grayson, see if there's anything he can do?
No point. It's just police procedure.
Do you know, I'm sure it'll turn out OK in the end.
If I can stick it that long.
We can't leave. You really love that job.
I know I do, but even if I win, they'll all still have it in for me.
They won't. They'll forget.
I hope so. Anyway, enough about me. How are things with you?
Well, having a baby.
I know.
So there they were, discussing babies' names like Purdy never existed.
What is it with her? I thought it was Purdy she was having the baby for.
We couldn't really say, Betty.
Oh, well, it's a bit of a wrong do, if you ask me.
I think maybe we should all mind our own business.
So, Grayson basically wants us to bring him up together.
Does it feel like it's yours?
Well, I don't know. It's weird. You're not the only one that gets talked about.
Just pretend you don't care. That's what I do.
I am right in thinking that she's tucked up with Grayson.
Oh, yeah. He's managed to convince her that he cares about her.
Maybe he does.
I doubt it. She's going to learn the hard way like everyone else.
So, you think that he's just sweet-talking Katie so he can keep hold of the baby? Yeah, well, it makes a lot of sense, does that? And she thinks she's fallen on her feet. You know, somebody should tell that girl.
Something you want to say, Betty?
No.
Right, well, just to be clear, Purdy and Grayson have split up. And I love him. And he loves me. It's nothing to do with you, OK? Or anybody else.
Well, talk about telling the whole world your business.
I'd invite you in, but
That's all right. So, coming to mine later then?
if you pick me up.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think I'll be able to tell?
So what? Don't be daft. You all right, Jimmy?
Who gave you permission to drive this car?
It's mine.
But you can't drive.
I can. I passed yesterday.
Yesterday? Then you definitely shouldn't be taking her out. You're an inexperienced driver.
No, Ma. I've been twocking since I was 8.
What?
Twocking. Taking without owner's consent.
I know what twocking is!
See you later, and thanks again. I've had a brilliant day.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Next time without the police.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, I've just had to tell Betty where to get off. They were all talking about us, Gray. Saying you were only making out that you love me so you could get me on side.
Oh, darling.
No, don't worry. I told them the truth. I said that I loved you.
Good for you.
And that you loved me. So what's wrong?
Nothing. I just don't like my feelings being trumpeted around the pub.
So what was I supposed to do? Great, Betty was going on and on.
We don't have to justify ourselves to Betty or anyone else. Darling, you know what I feel about you. Come here. Oh, silly thing.
But you think it's right? I mean, one minute you're a learner driver, the next you're allowed to take passengers out.
Yeah, you better get onto your MP.
But a car, I mean, it's a lethal weapon. Now, I'm not just worried about him getting her up the duff. I'm scared he might kill her.
Jimmy, I've got better things to think about than Scarlett's love life.
Like what? Getting one over on Carl?
No, I've already won that hands down.
What have you done?
He will not be using the landfill.
You can't stop him.
Just have. You should have seen his face when he found the gates locked.
No. What is your problem? Why can't you just let him go and get on with his life?
He double-crossed me.
And me. But you don't see me walking about in a murderous rage.
Because he didn't leave to get at you.
No, he left to get at you. And have you never stopped to ask yourself why? Because he was sick to death of being dictated to, and so am I.
Well, you double-crossed me, Jimmy. You'll get the same.
Have you seen what's going on out front?
What?
no rubbish to come, but there is a lot of male bonding going on a fishing trip in the Wonder Years over on ITV3 now. Well, here on ITV1 there may be lots of bonding, but which team's got the talent to make it through to the semi-final? Liverpool take on Arsenal live for the Champions League next.